Yo, what up, folks? Good evening. Hello. Welcome in. What's going on? Tonight, we are going to be dabbling in playgrounds. We're going to see if it's something that I want to sink a bunch of time into. We did the Obsidian live stream today, which was pretty fun, hanging out with Chris and doing some cool stuff. I'm going to be honest. We're just going to check it out. And like I've been mentioning the last couple days, if it's something I feel like I want to put some time into, then I will. And if not, that's okay. I've got plans for another adventure if, in fact, I just can't get into it. But we're going to try it out. It was a good stream. Yes, it was. What up, Army? Mr. Bino, how you guys doing? What's going on? How the heck are we going, boys? You know, I keep turning off the subscriber-only mode on freaking YouTube, and it keeps turning it back on again. I don't even know if I can change it now that I'm live. It's super annoying, dude. I don't want it on subscriber-only. Who can comment? Anyone. It says you don't have to be a sub, but it says it pops up on my thing that you have to. I don't freaking know what's going on with it. It's broken. Make sure you hit the like button on YouTube, though. Appreciate it. I've been dabbling already with some stuff. Probably me what? Nope, single player. Is there anything in community yet? There's nothing in the community tab, which either means one, the community tab's not working, or two, nobody's put anything in there yet. So like I said, I've been dabbling with some stuff. We'll check out what I've been dabbling with already and see if we can dabble with some different ideas. All right, first thing first, it keeps spawning me inside the floor. Like, what the heck? Okay. All right, so for those that don't know what playground mode is essentially developer tools for the gamer to build all kinds of cool stuff. And there are some limitations. We can't do absolutely everything, but there are a lot of things you can do that you wouldn't imagine you could. So it really comes down to your imagination. Like I said, I don't know if it's something I want to dive into because it takes a whole lot of time, and with it being early in its development stage, there's going to be lots of updates that break things and stuff like that. But who knows? Maybe I get deep involved in an idea here. We'll just see if we can spark off an idea, and if not, then, well, like I said, we're going to go play Foundry if not. So I'll show you what I've been messing with. Weird, my comments aren't showing up. Yeah, they are. They're literally showing up. What are you talking about, buddy? What are you talking about, man? What up, Lord? How you doing, dude? Lego Dad, what's going on? Gear, I was going to watch earlier, but I was also live, so I missed it. Sorry. It's okay, dude. No worries. It's all right. You didn't really miss much. I mean, me and Chris were just messing around being goofy. Okay, so let me show you what I've made to kind of give you an idea of what you can make. This is actually stuff I've never made before too. This is like a totally different thing. So I was thinking about, and I don't think this is, if this is possible, but I was thinking about making some sort of a base defense type game where, I mean, this, not where you do anything, but that was just what was going through my head at the time, was like a cool, like, base defense. Originally I had this idea where I was thinking like you survive for like 10 seconds, and then if you survive, you can like choose an upgrade, and those upgrades would be like spike strips, like bada boom, or walls or something like that. And I could build like hella freaking upgrades, but the only problem with that is this would only work as a game design style thing for playgrounds if we could initiate the raid. But since there's really no reason for bugs to attack you unless you're all up in their business, then it makes this kind of idea that I was messing around with completely irrelevant. So like we could spawn ants, and like ants would come over here and they'll die, but look, there's like those guys are like wandering off. So kind of takes the idea for like a base defense type of game like out of the question. But I mean, it looks like they eventually make it over here, but Yeah, I thought like randomly spawning base defenses or something like this could be kind of cool. Just randomize it or something like that. I don't know. Mini buggy racing. Mm-hmm. There they are. What up, buddy? Nothing much, dude. Just doing my thing, you know what I'm saying? This was another idea for the same concept, but like a button that randomizes base defense. So say you get like 10 points and you can build like, you know, press it like 10 times to generate walls or something. But this coding here, this logic would have to be a lot more complicated. Only reason being is that every time you press the button, it picks a random wall, whether it's spawned or not. So let's see here, like right there, I press the button and no other wall spawn. That's because it's like picking a random place. So like I'd literally have to press it like a million times in order to actually get, and it's still not picking that farthest wall over there. So we'd have to find a way, because right now it's just a random selector that's more or less taking it from hidden to showing. So yeah, we'd have to do that somewhat like, you know, if it's selected, then it gets removed from the random selection pool or something. I don't know, it'd be complicated to figure it out. Other than that, I was trying to figure out counting, because counting is something you can really do some crazy shit with in playgrounds. And more or less what I have set up here is you press the button once, this guy lights up. You press it again, the next one does. And then you could just do this 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or whatever. And then this button I set up to subtract 2. So like this might not look like much, but you could really do some insane stuff with this idea. Not only like pushing a button is just pretending like I'm killing an enemy, right? So I don't know, I was trying to come up with some ideas for this, but I can't remember exactly how I used to do it. So I don't know, so it'd take a little bit of trial and error, like I said, if it's worth trial and erroring at all. This I set up as a shop. We can scale the items.
Anything interesting out here?
So like food, potion, or a smoothie and a bandage type thing. I set this up for like the shop. For those that remember, in my old playground world, I had a shop created where pebbles were the currency, and you could throw pebbles at the targets and get items back, right? There's like a blocking volume here that we can't like get on because it's like preventing us from going over there. But unfortunately, for some stupid reason, they took away the ability to throw pebbles in Grounded 2, so we can't do that. So I tried out spears, and I was like, oh, well, maybe spears will be okay to use for like a shop design or something. But the only problem with that is now we have, you know, I get my green machines. You can see they're adding them to my inventory or whatever. But now we're just going to see this freaking, with the spears on the ground, we're just going to see this freaking emblem forever. So that would not be ideal. So I don't know if there's anything that's not a weapon that we can actually throw that I could use as a currency for like a shop idea. But yeah, you can see I get the bandages, the green machines, and the food. But yeah, so since we can't throw pebbles anymore for some really stupid reason, yeah, this is kind of out of the door. Bombs, sticky bombs. Okay, that's a good idea. Sticky bombs are a thing. Let's see here. I do wonder. Oh, you know what? Well, the basketball probably shows up as here. I'll add one to my inventory. Dude, you know what might be kind of cool too is using the turret. Using the turret to shop. Because we can fill a chest with rocky rounds. And then you could use the rounds from the chest to... Okay, that might be a kind of a cool idea too. Alright, so let's see here. So we'll add these in here. Try out... I'm pretty sure the basketball... Oh my god. Nope, that's gone. That's out of here. Oh yeah, it shows up as a thing on the map too, so that's not good. Let's see here. Oh, pressing R.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Oh, it's gonna blow. Give me another one.
Yeah.
Oh, that gave me everything. That hit all three of them and gave me everything from the shop, so that's probably not gonna work. I used buttons for buying stuff in the first one, yeah, but that's not possible because you can't create a currency in the game without having a currency, which is why pebblets were my currency. You couldn't obtain pebblets in any way other than the way that I gave them to you, and that's pretty much how the currency worked. Oh, okay, you can throw this, but it comes back, which is no bueno. But it also shows up as a marker on the screen, which is what we don't want. The point of the pebbles was to throw them, and then, you know, they despawn eventually. They don't show like any sort of emblem or anything like that. But I mean, there's probably different ways to do it. But yeah, a button push means that it's free, technically. And we don't want it to be free, we want it to charge so that we can give the player some sort of currency. This is also another funny idea that I was thinking of. Because we have the Ranger Station and the Omni tool here, and all those games that we were playing yesterday on Next Fest demo. The only dig thing, like, I thought it would be hilarious to give the player the stuff for the tier 1 Omni shovel. And then
my Luddite leanings once again.
And then like dig, but it eventually, like, you eventually find like chests with loot in it, and then milk molars, and then like literally anything and everything that you can break, but like make it in like a cave style. I thought that might have been kind of a fun thing, but I don't know how much people would actually enjoy that. But where is the... I have a hard time finding the breakables tab here. Yeah, so like all this stuff is breakable, so we could like jam all this into a tight little spot. All this stuff is breakable stuff. Pretty much, and we could call it like Omni dig or some shit. I don't know, but you could literally put every breakable object packed into a tight little hole with like treasure chest full of loot, like along the way. Milk molars and shit. Arrows. I mean, arrows are a thing too, but arrows also show the emblem, which is kind of a sucky thing, right? Because, like the go pick it up emblem. Yeah, anything here that we might throw does as well. Heal bosses might work, but I think they're gonna do splatter damage. Well, hold on, what's this? Roman candle? I've never used this in my life. I don't know what that is. Maybe that's the thing. Honestly, using the pebblet cannon might be like the best idea for that, actually. Can you throw the flares? Maybe throw flares, yeah. Flares would be a good currency because nobody's going to use that for anything else. Here, let's put those in there. Put those in there. Take this crap out. I really think using the turret would be cool because we can autofill a chest, like a hidden chest somewhere. And, you know, with each quest completion, we can literally add like a pebble to the chest, and that could be the currency. Test the cannon out here. Let me test these out real quick first. Wait, where the hell? Oh yeah, hit the button. All right, so we got a Roman candle. Hey, that gave me a green machine.
Had a good life.
Oh, you get 3 shots with it. Well, that's pretty wild. That could be something too, I guess. Flares. Oh, I missed. Damn. Oh, it doesn't actually give me anything if I hit it. I hit it that time. Yeah. The flare gun works perfect though. And we get 3 shots with it, which is kind of funny. That's kind of funny. Like, oh, okay, I need 3 green machines. Here we go. Just buy 3 green. I got 1 more left. Let's get a bandage. You know what I'm saying? Let's get a bandage here. And we'll buy some food too. Yeah, that could be kind of funny. But let's see here. Let's try the cannon out. The cannon might be the coolest way, honestly, because then we could block off the whole, what is it? Acorn turret. Let's see here. Where's it at? Yeah, because then this would be like the, oops, wrong button. Like everything would be blocked off, but you could just like come to the shop by clicking on that, and then we make a chest next to it with pebblet ammo. Oops. We just put 1 pebblet ammo in there, and then I could just do something just for testing purposes. I could put a player volume here. We'll increase the size of it a little bit just to make sure that it actually works. And what we'll do now is we'll, not inventory filler, storage filler. We'll do this with a timer, and on that timer we'll put it to every 1 second on repeat, and we'll do the timer from the timer to the chest filler and the chest filler to the chest, and then we'll put the bullet, which is where? There. Yeah, I guess we don't need this player volume, huh? Alright, we'll put the bullet in there so that if we hit play and we jump in the cannon, you can look in the bottom right, our pebblets is just going up 1 tick every second. You could probably cheese it by shooting the flare gun from the side to hit all 3 targets. Oh, this actually doesn't work. Oh man, this would have been such a freaking cool idea too. Wait, does it work? Oh, hold on. No. Oh, wait, what? Did I get rid of the... No, I didn't get rid of the thing, so it just doesn't work at all. That sucks. Damn, that would have been a really cool way to do a shop too. Unlucky. That sucks. Damn. Well, hold on. It doesn't add it to my inventory, but can I have it add it to a chest? So, if I make another chest, hold on, let me just grab a new chest. I could probably have it added to a chest, and then we could grab it from the chest. So, let's see here. Give me that. Give me that. And give me that. Okay. And then what we can do here is throw up a notification thing. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so this target is going to activate this thing, and it's going to say purchased 1x bandage. Okay. Purchased 1x smoothie. Okay. And then purchased 1x food. Okay. And then we'll have a chest filler for each one. Assuming that it'll just add to the items that are already in the chest. From there to here. So this will be for food. And we'll put another, already put it there. Okay. So there to there. Okay, for smoothie, and from there to there for bandage. So now we go from the chest. Oops. What the hell did I just do? I didn't mean to take it out. Alright, we go from the chest to there. This chest to here. This one to here. All right, yeah, it's probably not adding it to my inventory because it's because I'm inside of the cannon. So let's see if it'll actually register the hit and add it. Oh, look, purchase one food, purchased one smoothie, purchase one bandage, 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 bandage. All right, get out of the turret. Look at that, dude. That works. W that. That's sick. Okay, that's definitely a way we can do it then. And we get a notification for each thing that we purchase. Bada boom, bada boom. Okay. Cool. So we can actually just use, we don't even have to have this generate. Like we could just use these as a currency, the Rocky Rounds. Sweet. That's neat, dude. All right, so in case you don't understand what's happening here, this is a blocking volume, which prevents the player from going into the shop, right? So you can't just like walk up and grab that thing off the wall, which is, you know, obviously just consider it inside of an encased shop. Let's see here. Hold on. Where do we, so when we get, oops, when we get out of the turret, do we pop out of the back of it? Wait, what the hell? Oh, I'm zoomed in. That was weird. Okay, yeah, we pop right out of the back of it. What happens if I get in the front? Do I still pop out the back? Oh, no, you get out wherever you get in. Okay, well, that's good. So, yeah, that's cool. So we could technically have, you know, like, let's see here. So we can just say that, location obstructed. All right, hold on. Let's do this and zoom it in. All right, so like these are Rocky Rounds, and then we just come over here. This doesn't, oh wait, this is still working. Hold on, let's turn that off. I'll delete this and that and that. Okay, so this is just our currency that we are rewarded for quests or something. So we pick this up and then come over here, and then we buy a food, and we buy 2 bandages, and we buy a smoothie. There we go. So there it is. That's how we do it. Each boss gives you rounds. Yeah. Yeah, we can use that as a currency for anything, man. Completing quests, challenges, anything at all. Really cool. Great job earlier today. Thank you, man. I'll let you play my ground. Hand it over. Can you make the items go into another chest that you can empty out when you're done? It just doesn't seem like it's going to your hotbar. Can you make the items go into another chest that you can empty out when you're done? Wait, that's what I did, right? Yeah, that's what I did. They're going into this chest. All right, so... Well, if that's the case, so this covers our shop and transaction idea. Like if we were to build, like, what do you guys think I should do with this? Like if I end up like actually sinking time into this, do I make an RPG? Do we make an RPG with like this being one of the main features? I mean, I can. Like, you guys will not believe the shit you can do in this game mode. And the coolest part is like I can upload it to the community store page, and you guys could progressively play it like as I'm building it. Like when I upload pretty much like new updates, you guys could play it. I mean, obviously it would ruin a lot of your experience if you're watching me create it, but roguelike, the roguelike thing would be sweet. I was trying to come up with ideas on how to do that. And one of my ideas has a lot to do with the counting thing, which I still have to remember how to figure out how to do. But we can actually adjust the health of the creatures, which is something that would definitely help a lot with the roguelike idea. So here's how we can do it too. It'll be an extremely deep process, right? So let's say that the first round of the roguelike is like mites, and you don't get a weapon or anything. So let's set up a a roguelike type atmosphere real fast without building anything. We'll just build it all right here. I'll help test it. For sure, got to do a mini buggy racing. See, that's like, for me personally, that's boring, honestly. I mean, maybe not. Maybe it's kind of cool, but it seems kind of boring. Maybe not. All right, so creature spawner. Let's do mites. We're going to set this to 1 because we actually have to have it at 1. We can set it at a bunch, but what we need to do is... Well, let's see here. Okay. Here, let's try it at 5. Okay. So what's going to happen is at the start of whatever the hell we do, so like say we have the shop area secluded, and when you complete the quest you teleport to the shop, and then from the shop you can go back into another wave or something like that. So when we teleport here, let's see. All right, here's how we're going to do this. So we're in the shop, and there's a button that starts the roguelike adventure. And you just press this button, it'll just say, like, play on it or something like that. Here, we'll just go ahead and we'll add a little marker to it that says, start round. Okay. All right, and then so when we press that button, we're going to teleport. So this is gonna always be active, except for after we press the button, we wanna hide it. Deactivate. All right, so that'll just like be floating text. Oh, but we don't want it down that low. All right, we'll put it like right here. Okay. Start round. Change it to only near, and we'll give it a little emblem or whatever. Bada boom. Okay, there we go. So now we know what the button does. Okay, so the button starts the round, and it'll teleport us over here into the quote-unquote arena. We're gonna lift it up a little bit so it doesn't teleport us into the floor. All right, so as soon as we get here, we're gonna land inside of a player volume. Okay, and this player volume is gonna activate the round. So this is going to start the spawning of the creatures. Now, an interesting thing that we need to make sure we do, because if we don't do this, then every time a player steps in and out of this, it's going to keep starting the round over and over. So what you have to do here is you have to take your player volume to a switch, and then that switch back into the player volume, and change this to deactivate. So that once we activate this player volume, it'll turn the switch on and it'll deactivate it. So it'll punch it one time there, and then if done correctly, it'll spawn the mites once, and then it will never spawn them again if we walk inside of that area. So you got to make sure you do that if you're setting up some stuff like that. If you could get the snake to chase you through tunnels, it would be cool. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. Mainly because you can't control the path of things unless they add it. I mean, right now you can't, but I mean, it might be something they add in the future. Okay, so here, what's happening is we're spawning 5 creatures, but that doesn't exactly mean that we want this to say equal to 5, because it's only one action that we're completing by killing the 5 creatures. So more or less we want this to say equal to 1. So this means that once we have completed the killing of all the critters that we're spawning, then that'll total to a 1. And that will complete our wave, so we can then activate a teleporter again, as long as it's on channel 1. And actually, we're going to change this to channel 2. so that it can teleport us back to the shop. Okay, so we'll do channel 2 here. Then we'll come over here and put another one. Channel 2 over here. Oops. Okay, channel 2 here. So, technically, once we complete this killing of the mites, here, first let's use the teleporter to start the round. Okay, the round has started. Now we kill the mites. Long, excruciating process of punching mites out. I can lower the health on them though too, so this could be like an easier one, especially since this will be like a fist round. There we go. Quest complete. All 5 done. Now what we can do is in our shop. So let's delete this stuff, and we can have a shop. We'll have like 3 different shops, one for heals, one for weapons, and one for armor. So you can spend your pebbles, right? So, oh, that's another thing we need to do, is we need a loot getter thingy. We want to fill our player's inventory with pebblets. So let's grab some of those. Yo, this might cook, my dudes. Let's see here. We'll just give 1 pebble for the first round, so that way the player can choose what weapon they want to use. So right here again, so once the round's complete, we're gonna deposit a pebble into their inventory. Oops. And then we'll have 1 thing to spend, right? So we're gonna take this food out. Bada boom, bada boom. Oops. And bada boom. Okay. Now we're gonna let's grab like a pebblet spear. Okay, what else? What's another like starter weapon here? Tier 1 starter weapon. We don't want to grab a bow. We just want like melee shit. The War Hamlet is another tier 1, right? Are the Mighty Claws a tier 1? The Lawn Might daggers? So I don't think the Weaver Claws are. The Mighty Claws might be. Alright, so here what we can do is, so we'll add the Pebblet Spear here. We'll change this to purchased 1 Pebblet Spear. Change that to okay. Alright, here we can put War Hamlet, and then purchased 1 War Hamlet. Okay. And then here we can put in the Mighty Claws, and then say purchased 1 Mighty Claws. Alright, now we just need to go back in here, and let's see here, we can put this. Can we scale this? Oh, we can. Nice. Okay, so you can kind of see what you're buying or whatever. Let's see here. Scale it up. Oh, wow. That's freaking massive. Here we go. We'll turn that like that and then roll it. Oops. What the hell did I just do? I did a boo-boo. I clicked too many buttons. Alright, let's scale. Oh, god damn it. Let's scale it up. Nope, wrong rotation. There we go. We hang that on the wall there. And then, let's get a little closer. There we go. And then we'll do the same thing with the spear. Okay. And see if we can scale it up just a little bit. There we go. Alright. Shitty part is we can't really see what the hell those are, so maybe we have to put like name tags there or something. Pebblet spear. So like a weapon thing. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, that's a little low. Let's move that up. Put it right in the middle. Okay, copy that over, put that here, and just saw this War Hamlet. Okay, and then Mighty Claws. Oops. Okay, let's take a look at that. Oh, it didn't copy over the emblem. Lame. Boom. Okay. So there we go. So we start the round. Hold on, we got to do one more thing. I got to turn the mite's health down. So that's doing too much. All right. Let's say level 1 mite. Okay. Start the game. Mite Knuckles. All right, here we go. Start the round. Teleports us in. Okay. It actually says level 1 mite at the top, so you can name them whatever the hell you want to. Okay, quest complete. I got a rocky round. Now I can make a choice of what weapon I want to buy. Do I want the Pebblet Spear, the War Hamlet, or the Mighty Claws? Let's go Mighty Claws. Purchased 1 Mighty Claw. It goes in here. Okay, and now we have a weapon. And now we can start the next round. I feel like from a dummy standpoint, they're not going to know that their items are going into this chest. So we'll have to find a way to let them know that, that their items are in this chest. Because they're probably going to be confused. And obviously they're probably not going to know that they need to use the turret to buy things. So, what are we making? A roguelike. Or at least that's what we're running with right now. We're just figuring out the logistics of the whole thing to see if it's even possible. So what we can do here now is let's see. Maybe we can just put another indicator thingy right here that just is a yellow question mark, like a quest symbol. Oh, where the hell did it go? Oh, it's there. It's just, we gotta change it to near. Only near. There we go. Man, it's still dark as hell. What the heck? I can't even barely see this freaking thing. Is it because, oh, it's probably because it's inside of the chest, maybe. Lift it up a little bit more. We can't scale it or anything. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's pretty. That'll let them know. Looks so much better than Grounded 1 Playground. It's literally the exact same thing. There's no difference at all, except for the only difference is more assets, because they've added some assets from Grounded 2, and more bugs. Everything else is literally identical. Alright, so what we want to do here is once we hit one of these things, so we want this to start deactivated, so that you can't just like see it ever. And then once we hit one of these symbols, one of these freaking targets. So if we hit a target, it will then activate it. So let's make sure toggle activate is on. And then once we loot the chest, I'm not sure if we can do that or not. I wonder, can I deactivate it after we've looted the item? I don't know if I can. Have Obsidian said what they're planning on adding to playgrounds in the future? I don't have a clue, man. I do not have a clue. It's all up in the air. Wow, really? I didn't know you could do that kind of stuff on the first one. That's cool as fuck. Yeah. Yeah, this is the stuff that I was doing in the first one. But it was a whole lot more complicated, and I was a whole lot more deep. Which means that when they updated it and it all broke, I got a whole lot more upset. Okay, so right now when we hit a target, the question mark's gonna appear to let the player know that their loot is in the chest, but I can't go from the chest to the marker. So what I'm gonna have to do is we'll do this. So if the player, well, no, that's maybe a little too big. Maybe I can do this. That's not gonna work out either. I swore there was a thing that you could do to... Let's see if I can... Oh no, I don't want to lock it. Oh, that's not gonna work. What I would like to do is once the player opens the chest, then this disappears, but I don't know if that's even a possible thing. Yeah, we can add keys and stuff to the chest, which is pretty neat. You can start it in locked or unlocked. Really the only thing I can think to do is add a player volume that just like turns it off. But there's a good chance when they get out of the turret that they might not see it before it gets turned off. So, oh, you know what I can do is I can set a timer on it here. That's what we'll do. No, what the hell is that? Time of day switch. I don't want that. We could just add a timer that'll just make it disappear. Let's see here. No, we don't want to do that there. Oops, man, it deleted the whole freaking thing. What the heck? All right, so no, we don't want it to start on play. We want it to start as soon as this thing happens. Say as soon as one of the targets gets picked, it starts the timer. And we just set the timer to, I don't know, 20 seconds or so. 15 seconds, maybe 10 seconds is probably enough. Honestly, if you don't see the big yellow question mark in the first 10 seconds, then you can figure out how the hell to get it on your own. You know what I'm saying? Okay, start on play off. I think that's off. So, hitting that will start the timer. We'll change it to start timer instead of toggle. I'm not a big fan of toggle. I'd just rather use the start and stop because toggle could be anything. So that starts the timer. It'll make the question mark disappear after 10 seconds. Okay, let's try this all out and see what we got going on here. All right, so start the round. Kill the mites. Okay, the mites are dead. Oops, that's started on, apparently. Hold on. That should not be that way. Active. Okay, maybe that's what I needed to do. How to get rid of original arrows going from the target to the question mark? Have to? Going from the target to the question mark. No, because this enables them. Activate. Activate. No, not toggle activate. Activate. And activate. Yeah, so like once you hit a target, then that will activate this thing. The top time, that activates the timer to despawn them. To deactivate, that's what I needed. But why is this starting off shown? Yeah, that should not be starting off shown, so something is weird here. Oh, it's there. All right, now it's off. Okay, so now if I press the button, And kill the mites. Quest complete. Alright, it's not there. We got one rocky round to make one purchase. We buy the War Hamlet. War Hamlet's been purchased. Question mark pops up. Okay, I'll take my War Hamlet out. And then after 10 seconds, it should disappear. Okay, perfect. Alright, yeah, if you don't find it in that amount of time, then hey, you know what? Maybe we could even put like a arrow picture frame there. How's the update? Milton said it's broken. No, Milton's a bitch. No, I'm just kidding. Milton doesn't have a clue. No, it's great. I haven't had any problems with it. I have had no problems. Alright, so if that's the case, what do you guys think? This might be kind of a cool game loop. Just imagine, just picture a shop with heals. Obviously a better arena to fight things in. I'm trying to think. One adjustment we can do is rather than having one 5-person spawner thing, we can change this to equal to 5. We can change this to hold on, we can press change creature, set this to 1. I can duplicate this into 5. Boom, 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 boom. This is making it a little bit more complicated. So what we'll do now is equal to 1. We're going to, this should work. I don't know if it will or not. We're going to add all these into it, which hopefully will say that once we kill one creature, we will send a message in the chat that says 4 remaining. Okay, so once we get 1, that'll go there, and we can copy this over. It keeps all the things. We change this to say 2 equal to 2. Then it should, we'll delete this one, which this might delete more than I wanted to. Yep, that's what I figured. Okay. Hold on, we'll do this one at a time. All right, equal to 2, same thing here. Except we're gonna change this equal to 3. Do it one more time here. Equal to 4. One more time here, equal to 5. Okay, so the equal to 5 is what's going to activate our teleporter. God damn it. Undo. And this. Okay, so we don't need that. But our equal to 5 is going to activate our teleporter, and it's going to activate our loot thing. And for each message, we'll say 4 enemies remaining. Okay, copy this over. 3 enemies. Oops, hold on, I'll just copy this over. Copy, accept, paste, 3. Copy this. Boom. 2. Copy this. 1 enemy. Yes. Okay, so boom, 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 boom. Okay, so a lot more complex of a thing, right? A lot more complex of a thing, but more or less what's going to happen here is when one of these 5 are killed, it'll equal to 1, and it should show us this message, etc., etc. When we kill 2 of them, it should show us this, which is going to be 4, 3, 2, 1, and then maybe we have another message that just like reads wave complete or something like that. When we complete it, wave complete. I don't know if this is going to work, but let's see if it does. Let's see if it does. Leave the delivery guy alone. It's not his fault. He can't read. All right, here we go. Press the button. Start a round. Okay, we got a round going here. I'm gonna punch the critters. Look at that, dude. 4, 3, 2, 1 enemies remaining. 1 enemy remains. Wave complete. Added a rocky round to my inventory. Now I can go over here. I can purchase a pebblet spear.
Shoot, can't shoot.
Okay, the pebble spear, I've got it. It's in the chest. Now we have a pebble spear. And now we can keep going. Cool! We might be able to make this into a roguelike type vibe. Now, what's even more interesting, so oh dude, I just had an idea. So I was trying to think of like ways to progression block. And like, so what if we have a shop that's like tier 1 weapons like this, so we can also have like a tier 1 armor spot. But after wave 5, you also get a key that you can use to unlock a door to go to the tier 2 area. That could be kind of neat. Maybe I should actually start building the shit correctly. What do you guys think? This might be fun. And it really seems like I know what the fuck I'm doing, which makes me feel good. For the moment, I mean, we're not doing anything too complicated, even though it looks a lot more complex than it is, dude. Like, honestly. Like, if we move this above this guy, and then this, it doesn't matter where you put these at, honestly. It does not matter at all. And as a matter of fact, there's a tool in the kit that lets you do things extremely remotely, so that if you don't want to build everything, you know, in one spot like this, then you most definitely can build it, you know, like far away or whatever. Like I said, it looks a lot more complicated than what it actually is, really. But luckily we can copy a lot of things. There's like tricks to copy things over to make it like less chaotic initially. Like right now it looks chaotic as fuck. But like if I added another bug, all I have to do is copy it, and it keeps all of its attachments already. So it's a pretty neat deal. Build away, my friend, and you can use the counter to say the waves you've done. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. All right, so let's build a shop. Let's build an actual legit shop. And to be honest, dude, I don't know if I'm going to use any of the normal grounded building materials, because the fact that we can scale and size other things, like however the hell we want to, I really feel like maybe we should just like build it out of things. So, with that being the case, what the hell do we build it out of? We've got cardboard boxes, and we can scale and shape anything the way that we want to, which is pretty cool. Maybe we should make like an ominous lab looking shop. Only problem is we don't really have walls for an ominous lab. A chopped chop shop. Let's see here. We could trick it to look like something cool though. Like we can maybe use, just like I use these. I mean, these things are not floors by any means. They're gigantically overlarged, you know, pieces of something. I don't know what the hell they are, but they're something. Do you have access to lab parts? No, we don't have any lab parts. Let's see here. We got pieces and parts that go in a lab, but not like actual like lab things. Let's see here. We could build it inside of a freaking Lego piece. We do have desks and computers and all kinds of cool things we could decorate with, really, but let's see here. Mainly, I just want to know what I want to make the walls out of. Then we can go from there. I mean, we could just make it out of these freaking things here. Let's see. And if I turn on toggle ground snap, then it'll snap to the ground. And we can scale this up too to make it like an actual like wall. Oh yeah, that's a really nice looking wall. Actually, let's definitely do that. I'll have to get it straight. Use the pipe as a doorway. All right, hold on, let's go. Oh shit. Oop. Sorry, Willow. I should probably come back up here and get my body back. Alright, so we're just gonna build... So in order to get like these like world pieces to look okay, you kind of have to like build them on something. So we're just gonna build them on like a platform like this or whatever. So that way they end up... Hold on, reset axis, okay. Alright, so let's see, I want to rotate it on the pitch. This would be a lot nicer if we could actually see the degrees. Because if not, I'm just guessing and it ends up looking like that. Let's see here. Okay, wait, it's changed. Alright, that looks pretty straight up and down, maybe? Does that look pretty straight up and down? Yeah, it does. Okay, so we'll relocate it and we'll scale it. Okay, and we'll just plug it in, line it up with the floor. Plug it in right there. Okay, it's very dark. Very dark. Line it up with the floor again. We actually don't want a gap, so I'm going to move it forward a little bit. Right there. Possibly. Okay, same thing over here. Bada boom. And this can just be like an enclosed room too. It doesn't even have to be like anything that's accessible from anywhere else at all. Okay. Alright, this is maybe a little small. We can make it bigger for sure. Give my handy gnat back. Alright, we'll delete this one. We'll drag it out a little bit more this way. Right there. And right there. And right there. Okay. Gotta fix that. Door just a little bit. She's a little bit sticking out a little bit. Oh, that's okay. Well, that's a little bit too much. Okay, there we go. Can I now flip this on its side? Is that possible? Here, reset axis actually might work. Okay, let's scale it back up again. Large as possible and use it as the floor too. Okay, copy that. Post it as the floor again. Oh, that's too far over. Oh, that's... I can't see because the freaking lighting is all weird. Okay. Get me out of here. Alright, it's dark as hell, man. I wonder what happens if I put like a roof on it. Is it gonna be even darker? Alright, I gotta build a floor just to put this down on top of real quick. Then I can... Oh, that was weird. Then I can delete the burr floors. Alright, do this, reset axis, scale it up. Okay, drop it down. I don't know if this is actually gonna cover it all or not. No idea. Holy ballsack, it's dark. What happens if we freaking light it up a little bit? Can we light it up? Well, that doesn't do anything. Literally nothing. What the heck? Location obstructed. Mantis hanging lantern. It's a little bit brighter. Max brightness. It's just dark as hell up in here. Yo, can we scale the lights? Oh shit. Oh my god, we can. Oh wow. There we go. Dang. Now that is a sap torch right there, boy. Turn the lights to color white. Yeah, let's see if that does anything. That's red. Wait, hold on. Saturation. Hold on. Factory default saturation. No. Prevent interaction. It's just super dark. You won't even be able to see. Yeah, I don't know if this is gonna work because it's just too freaking dark. Too freaking dark. We can't brighten it up any more than it already is. All right, we might have to. I wanted to not use normal grounded building pieces, but we might end up having to because, I mean, that is like total darkness. Total and complete darkness. You can change the saturation, make it brighter. Yeah, I just did from 95 to 100 and it did not make it brighter. It's not the torches, it's just the whatever the hell this is we're using to build is canceling out the light distribution. It does not accept the light very well. Here, we'll just, ooh, hold on. Oh, cool, we can scale the rug. That's awesome. Does it hide all the squiggly wigglies so we piece it all together? Oh yeah, that's sweet looking. Yeah, we'll just build just a normal type of looking building. And I think what I'll do, because we want the shop to kind of be, hold on, where are like fences? Oh, this would actually be cool to use as a counter. I don't know if, or not a counter, but like, all right, maybe not. Maybe I'm dumb. Ooh, I actually really like that wood side of this pine walls. I've never even actually looked at this before. Okay, so hold on. Where's our targets? Target. Man, I have such a hard time finding her. There's too many freaking tabs. Hold on. Target. Hey, there we go. All right, we're gonna scale this up for all the blind people that suck at shooting arrows. Scale it up. Okay, then we can go 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this can be one shop. So this is like our starting weapon shop or whatnot. Oops. Okay. Is there a door that goes with this pine stuff? Okay, we come in here. We're definitely gonna have a blocker. That's like here, maybe? Okay. Well, we gotta make sure it actually fills out the whole room, or that's not gonna work. Alright, there we go. Perfect. Perfecto. Maybe move it just a little bit more like there. Okay. These 2-minute ads are killing me. Haven't had to deal with them in so long. Oh yeah, you still waiting on getting paid or something, aren't you? Sorry, I'd turn them off if I could, man, but I cannot. The scalability's top tier. I know, it makes everything so much cooler. All right, so here, hold on. We'll move this up. Okay, now we need our acorn. Acorn turret. And then we can set this on the floor right here. And let's see here. We get half walls. Oops. Oops. Relocate. Bada boom here and here. And then we can set this up like this. Okay, so there's that. And our chest to get our loot out of. Where the hell is it? I feel like I'm looking right at it. Maybe not. Aha. Spin to win. Oh shit, hold on. Yo, can I scale up this chest too? Oh, dude, I can. Sure, why not? I mean, we fucking can. Why not, right? Nice. Okay, so now...
Shoot! Can't shoot! Out of ammo!
Okay. Cool. Need to push back half block. Need to? Need to what? What you telling me I need to do? What the hell are you talking about, Willis? Alright, we'll just use burr for the ceiling, I guess. Ooh, that got real dark in there. Maybe that's a good thing. Alright, let's go with some torches. It's gonna drive me crazy if they're not all in the exact same spot, though. Dude, I hate the fucking raycasting on this stupid gnat so much. How have they not fixed this? It's like look at where I'm aiming. I'm off to the right and it's picking it up, but when I look straight at it, it doesn't pick it up. Like the raycasting's off, and I don't understand how that is even a problem. Can you scale the turret to be tiny? Oh my god. Oh my god. No, you can't. Okay, yeah, you can't scale the turret. I was about to say, that'd have been crazy. Yeah, we can scale the torches. Yeah, the torches do scale.
Shoot! Can't shoot!
This looks kind of neat.
Ammo.
It'd be kind of a cool little shop thing. Okay, so now hold on, get me out of the way. All right, we're gonna move this for now so I can work on all this shit. So now I just need to build everything that we had up there, which is going to be, so we'll have like a main lobby area with a lot of locked doors, I think is how we'll do this progression wise. That way we can gatekeep certain things. So we can have this door locked. There we go. Or we could have them open with keys, or we could just, oh wow, look at that. It's like a, oh no, that's on there too. So we can either have it open with keys or automatically open. Probably automatically open is probably fine. Handy net. So we'll have like a lobby area. And then we'll have like all these locked doors. Are you doing multiple shops with different weapons heals based on wave levels? Exactly, exactly. Exactly. And I think I might even make it like different. I don't know if I want to say districts, but like we could have like a, maybe I could put something on right here that indicates weapons and then armor and then heals for each like room. Oh, hold on. You know something I definitely do want to do though is put a gap in between these so that we can have the dark walls on the inside of both of them. You know, when I started doing this, I was kind of worried that I might not have a good idea enough to keep my interest peaked. But I'm kind of into this right now at this very moment in particular. Okay, so there's that. Okay, and then we'll delete this again. Yeah, this could be, oh shit. This could be kind of sick, dude. This could be kind of sick. It'd be awesome to have this map up too, like for whenever, like if I could get it done fast enough. I think it's like an idea that I can get done fairly quickly. Get it up on the community page. So people can try it out when it goes, God damn it. The hitbox on this stupid gnat, the raycasting or whatever, is just so fucking stupid. Oh, you know what might look kind of cool is if I recess this a little bit. Just like one level, push it back just a half a. Can I do that? I can put it in the middle, can't I? Come on, bro. Are you gonna let me do it or what? Maybe if I'm not in handy nat mode. Okay, you know what? I think I got a workaround if it's not gonna let me do it. I'll just freaking put that there. And then try to put that... Oh. Looks like it might let me if I do it this way. You location. Well, you look like it's gonna let me. Come on, you fucker. Oh. Okay, well that's not what I wanted, but maybe I can use that to my advantage by doing this number. Okay, and then doing that, and then maybe I can get it in there. Okay, cool. That works. I just wanted to do like a little recessed situation. Fucking hell, dude, you gotta really fight it here, man. What the heck? Dear Jesus. Get in there. I seen you. Ain't no running away now, boy. Okay. Go back to the net and look down. Okay. All right, there we go. All right, let's put a half a burr floor on the top so it doesn't look silly. God bless America. All right, there we go. Okay. And now I could probably just, oops, cap this all off right here like that. Why does it say location obstructed? What do you mean? Okay. But okay. Kind of cool. Very dark still yet. We're definitely gonna need more lights. More lights. I really like these freaking new scorpion lamps. I want to use these as much as I can. I like the hell out of these things, dude. They're sweet looking. Oh, hold on, let's move this out of the way. Yeah, I like those a bunch. Come on, peeps, it's free to hit the like button. Let's go, Halls. W Halls. Okay, so let me give you guys a real quick recap since we got a few people in here now of what the plan is here. We've got it built upstairs, so now we're just trying to make it a little bit more practical. So let me give you a quick rundown. All right, so for those of you that might not know what a roguelike is, or roguelike, whatever you want to call it, it's a game mode, very popular right now, where you start out with next to nothing, and it's essentially wave-based combat. You go into the game, you kill some things, and then when you complete the wave, you get a choice between normally 3 different choices. You get to choose, technically, for a choice like this, you could see we've got Pebblet Spear, we've got the Warhammerlet, and the Mighty Claws. So that's technically the choice you get. So you go kill the wave, and then you get to select your reward, and then you go back and you use your reward to kill more waves, and you progress and progress and progress. So what we have set up here, just as a temporary kind of learning experience, is we press this button to start the round, and it spawns some mites with low health. You can see that we changed the name to level 1 mite up on top. So we've got level 1 mites. We killed the mites, and on the left you can see in the chat it was saying like 1 enemy left. Here, I'll do it one more time so you can see what that looks like. But it tells you like we kill 1, 4 enemies remaining, 3 enemies remaining, 2, 1, and then the last one, and it gives us a rocky round. So rocky rounds are what we're going to be using for our currency, and we're going to use the turrets as a selection tool to pick whatever it is that we want. So we've got a choice between a Pebblet Spear, Warhamlet, and Mighty Claws. So say we pick the Warhamlet. On the left it says purchased 1 Warhamlet, and I'm probably going to put like a particle effect there to just kind of indicate that it actually worked. Just try to make it stupid proof, but more or less what it does is it adds the Warhamlet into the box, and now we have our Warhamlet for round 2. Obviously I didn't set up round 2 yet, but you get the gist of the whole idea, and this is kind of the game that we're going to try and create. So yeah, just to catch you guys up on what the hell we're doing down here right now, we're setting up the shop. Oops, well, I did not mean to fall all the way down. Remind me of Zelda Majora's Mask shooting gallery. There you go. It's a good way to put it. So yeah, so this will be a shop to... It's still kind of pretty freaking dark in here, man. I don't know if I want to put... I mean, it seems kind of silly to have these like badass iron style looking lights and then to have like, you know, fucking derpy like sap sconces. But we don't have any other wall mount lights, so. Yo, get out of my face. What the heck? Cool. So yeah, so we'll be able to come in here, purchase our item.
Shoot! Out of ammo.
Still pretty dark, but I think it'll be all right. I missed the little statues from Grounded 1. They're in there. There's a lot of stuff from Grounded 1 still in this inventory or whatever. I don't think it's intentionally in there, but it definitely is in there. Okay, so we can make like a sign. Let's see if we can make like a sign or something. Let's see, can we make this, but like make it... Wait, is that just... Okay, that's just a wall mount. We might be able to... We can scale this up, which is badass. Can I put a weapon in there? And if I do, does it make it big? Let's find out. It does. Okay, that's sick. And we should be able to edit it to where it's not interactable. Maybe not. Okay. Well, that sucks. But I guess technically we don't. Let's see here. Can I make this not interactable? Durability, unbreakable, tier, damage multi... Oh my god, damage multiplier. Oh shit, I did not know that we could do that. Okay, well that's kind of crazy. Dude, you can even make custom names. Whacker. Durability maximum, unbreakable. Tier 4, maximum damage. The Whacker. We now have the Whacker, except for it told me I picked up a spicy Coltana, which is lame. Okay, well that's cool that you can do that. Okay, but we can't make it uninteractable, which is kind of lame, because I don't want someone to just like pick it up. But I want to be able to use it as... What else could I do to indicate that this is the weapon buying room? Other than just putting a sign up that says weapons here. Maybe, do we have picture frames? Wait, there's a... What's the other picture frame called? There it is, sign frame. We could scale this up too, huh? Oh, hell yeah. So just mirrors, it looks like it's on there lopsided. There's really nothing on here that says, hey, I'm the place where you buy weapons at. Literally not one single one. Okay, well maybe we just do the sign then. We can make signs, custom signs, which is cool, but you can only see what it is by looking at it. You can't, it doesn't like pop up anywhere else. Could use the S for shop. Would be nice if we could make our own images for it. Oh, that would be cool. That would be cool, actually. All right, so we're gonna switch to toggle ground snap off so that we can float this thing. I don't believe I can scale. Okay, we can't scale the sign, but we can just like put this up here and just say tier 1. Wait, is that how you spell tier, or is it IER? I don't know, I'm dumb. It might be IER. That looks better. Tier 1 weapon shop. See, the only problem with this is you've got only far, which lets you see it from far away, only near, which is a lot more near than you really need to be, or always. If we set it to always, then, oh, you know what we could do is set it to always and then set a player volume for this entire area. Yeah, hold on, let's do that. That might be the best route to do. Because you don't want it to pop, like if we teleport to another location to go fight bugs, you don't want to be able to see, you know, weapon shop tier 1 from across the fucking map, because that would be stupid. But we can make a player volume here that if we're standing in it, which for some reason I can't activate my fucking handy net right now. What the heck? There we go. All right, so that if we're in the shop, technically, then we, then it'll be on, but when we're not in the shop, it will not be on. And we can do that for all of these. That'll probably be the best way to do it, so that people don't just like have this fucking thing active the whole damn time, you know what I mean? Alright, so we can go from here. We can left click. Nope, we gotta go from the player volume to there. And click this, and while on player overlap begins, activate, and then when leaves, deactivate. And since we want it to happen multiple times, we should just be able to go into play mode now. Wait. Oh, hold on, we have to start it in the off position. Let's do that real quick. Okay, start it in the off position. And then now, when we enter the shop, there we go, it pops up, okay. And when we leave the shop, it goes away. Okay. Nice. Nice. Alright, and yeah, we're not going to make the shop any wider than this, like, couple of areas or whatever. And maybe that would look nice with a little picture frame behind it, maybe. Just a blank picture frame. I don't like how it looks like it's freaking... Like, why is it... Okay, I'm not on drugs or anything. It just literally is tilting in goofy-ass directions. Alright, we move this up to, like, there. Nope, too high. No, I don't like it. I don't like it. I thought I was gonna like it, but I don't like it. Alright, we can just put it in the wall like that, maybe. There we go, that looks fine. Yeah. Okay. Is Playground available for public yet, or no? Just for a select few? No, it's on the fucking public test server, yeah. Public test. Alright, so... Let's go ahead and... Since we copy this, we don't have to change anything else except for the name. So this can be... Tier 1 Armor Shop. Okay. Same thing. And And over here, tier 1 heals. Or wait, do I say heals or food or consumables? Maybe. Let's see here. Is there like a... There we go. Forgot to set the icon for this one. Let's see. This is armor. Is there anything on here for armor looking? Not really. Maybe we get the little Triforce clinic. There we go. Okay, so there's that. Now we can set up the rewards for shooting the things, which will be... Let's go weapon. All right, so pebble spear. Yeah, R to add to inventory. I wish it told me the tiers of things over here so I could see exactly what the hell I'm doing. All right, I think that's it for tier 1 stuff. Unless the Crimson Saber. Is the Crimson Saber tier 1? I can't remember. It might be. All right, so we are going to... I was going to put them on the wall. You really can't see them all too well. Oh shit, there's a red end club. What the frick? Wait, is there a red end club in Grounded 2? Is there? Honestly, I have no idea. I've never used the clubs. Have to lower the durability on the armor, so it's more of an incentive to buy it again. Honestly, I don't know if I can, mainly because whatever I give them, I don't think I can adjust it. Does that make sense? So like if I put something in this chest, I don't think I can customize it. But if I have it actually like out in the world or whatever, then maybe I can. So, and since we can't give the items to the player because he's inside of the turret, we might be shit out of luck. Do. Yeah, it sucks though. Oh, okay, cool. All right, so let's see here. Here, maybe I just put them on, was that weapon holder? Maybe I just put them on the weapon holder. Art. And we'll scale it up a little bit. God, I hate how these things don't sit flush on the fucking walls, man. Alright, so... I actually need 2 of each of those. Alright, give me this, and that. Alright, there you go. Oh. Oh, bro, come on. Okay, well, we can't do that. Alright, maybe I'll just do the thing. Just set them right here like this. Do it like I had it already. Alright, that's not the one I want. There we go. Rotate. Rotate. Scale it up. Put it right there. Okay, delete that too, and then rotate and scale it up a little bit. Okay, so now we can put the thingy, and we'll call this the Pebblet spear. Mm-hmm. Okay, the war hamlet. It's called something else. I don't war hamlet lit. I don't know what the hell it's called. What's this thing called? The war hammerlet. The war hammerlet. Wait, what color did I pick there? Is that pinkish color? Yeah, okay. Okay, and mighty claws. Move you up a little bit. Okay. It's not very visible. Oh, you know what? We can do the exact same thing we just did with the other thing. Let's go ahead and set this to always. Oops, get out of there. Set this to always. And this one to always. And then we'll just set it on a player volume right out here in the open room. I guess technically we only need to do it while we're inside of the turret. So we can maybe set it just like right here. Hey, you know what? I'll just go ahead and expand it in all directions once. There we go. That's okay. Move it back a little bit. Am I grabbing the right one? Okay. And then we'll tie the trigger to this and this and this. And we'll say while we're in it, we're active, and while we're not in it, we're deactive. Deactivate and deactivate. Okay, let's test it out. Make sure it works. Okay. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting we have to start them in deactivated mode. Get in there. All right, we gotta start with it off. Okay, try again. Okay, weapon shop, here we are. And we're like, what the hell is this? Oh, apparently I didn't hook that one up right. When we leave, it goes away. Okay, apparently I didn't hook that one up right. Did something weird. Oh, activate, deactivate. There we go. QA test. We test our own shit before we fucking, you know, send it off into the world. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so now we can
Can't shoot.
use the turret to buy the thing. It's going to put it in the box. So now we have to set that part up. So we don't need to give us the reward because, or the pebblet, because we're going to get that else from the quest completion. All right, brother. Hold on. Oh, duh. I'm in freaking not edit it mode. Okay, so we walk up to the thing, the stuff turns on, and now we have to set up the reward. So if we pick this one, then we got to set up a chest filler. Okay, so let's do that. Let's grab the chest filler for you, you, and you. Do I still have the stuff in my inventory? I do. Okay, so number one chest filler is pebblet spear, and then the hammerlet, and then the claws. So if we shoot this target, then we activate the chest storage filler. We got to add a note thing too. Okay, and that note is going to say obtained, maybe? Obtained 1x mighty claws. Okay, we're going to select all and copy that. Okay, and this is going to activate that message. All right, and the next thing, same shit, different flavor. We're going to open this. I think I already put it in there, didn't I? Sometimes this is like sketchy and you gotta like touch something else to get it to work. Here, hold on, let me. Uh-oh, is it gonna crash on me? I should save it just in case. Uh-oh. I might have pissed it off, dude. Okay, no, we're good. We're good, we're good. Alright, so copy this. No, we're not gonna copy that. We're just gonna make a new one. Okay, make a new one. Obtained one hammerlet. Is that what it's called? I keep forgetting what the stupid thing is called. War hammerlet. Obtained one war hammerlet. Okay, that's gonna go there. And we'll add another notification thingy right here. And if we hit the target, we get the loot, which is a pebblet spear. And if we hit the target, we also get a message that says obtained one pebblet hammer. Okay, then we need to send the loot to the chest, which is really simple. We just go from there to there, there to there, or there to there. All right, now we need to make it a little bit more obvious that we successfully hit the target. Don't miss, I guess, because if you miss the target, then I guess you're fighting the second round with fucking no weapon, huh? So, let's see here. I say we say get yoked when we hit it, right? Let's say get yoked when we hit it. Get yoked! Is that in here? Assistant manager? Holy shit. Fucking assistant manager sound. Oh wait, does that not even work? Wait, do any of these work? Oh, that's the music changer. I needed the sound effect. Hold on. Press the wrong one. Alright, yoked. Yoke me. Oh wait, oh yeah. Oh, hold on, here it is. Yoked girth. Sort the core! Spear, not hammer. Are you going to be doing playground plays as well? Playground plays as well? What's that? Pebblet spear, not hammer. Oh, did I say call it pebblet hammer? I did, didn't I? Alright, there we go. Alright, so... Boom. Boom. All of them can use the same sound effect. Alright. Ta-da! And then we can also create a visual thing. So let's add a effect spawner as well, tied to each one. We'll put it inside of it. And let's see here. Let's G. Raw science. No, that's a little too overkill. Oh, there we go. Just a little ash impact. Maybe not a full scale one. There we go. We'll move it down a little bit. Skadoosh right there. Okay, we're gonna plug that right in right there. Actually, hold on, let me oh shit, hold on. Undo. Thank God for undo, by the way. Alright, copy. Alright, let's put it right in the freaking front of it. Alright, so we're doing a whole lot of extra shit, and that's totally cool. Because we want to do extra shit. This is not going to be a very easy, simple, newbie-looking playground. We gotta make it really good. It's gonna be really good. It's gonna be really, really good. Alright, let's, hold on, let me just give myself a bullet here. Okay. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just set a bullet on the ground. Let me just set a bullet on the ground real quick. Okay. All right, let's try this out. Playthroughs? Playground playthroughs. All right, so we're in the building. We can see that we got weapons available. This is after we get our Rocky Round reward. All right, we're gonna jump in here and we're gonna buy a pebblet spear. Okay, the sound effect worked. The visual effect worked. We get out. Now we just need we need that question mark that lets us know that we now have a lootable item in the chest. Okay, so we'll do this, and we just change this to a golden exclamation point. I don't think it needs to have text. Oh, and you know what? We can set this, hold on. So this goes here to you, and this is like activate. So it starts deactivated. And make sure we set it to start deactivated. Okay. And then you're gonna activate there, and you activate there. And we'll just set it on a timer. So we also have to... Here, I'll just drag this timer in here with me so I don't have to keep running out. Alright, this. And this. And this. Okay, so now I can't tell what the fuck I'm doing here. Alright, there we go. So we're gonna start timer. Start timer. Start timer. Okay. So when we hit the target, the timer's going to start. The timer's going to turn, or no, that's already activated. So this is activated as soon as we hit the target. The timer's going to start, which is going to deactivate it after a certain amount of time. Or should we do this? No. No. You know what we should do instead? Hold on. Recycle. Oh, okay, it's doing the thing again. We should just have it deactivate when we leave the bubble. So we just go here and just have it deactivate when we leave. Yeah. Okay, so that should work. Make the trophy 10-meter stones. 10 what? 10 what? Alright, so those turn on. We get the mighty claws. It's swole time. Cool. Oh, I gotta change it to always, damn it. Always show and move it around a little bit because it is in a bad spot. Alright, right about there. Change it to always. Okay, let's try that again. 10 million stones. Oh, okay. Alright, let's just buy the war hamlet this time. Thank you. Okay. Oh, did I... Okay, hold on. I did another thing here. We want nothing to happen on player enter, but when player leave, deactivate. There we go. Alright, one more test. This should work. Okay, we buy the mighty claws. Alright, now it's... Since you enter the thing from this way, I feel like the player is going to be able to see that and be like, oh, okay. And then click it and they'll be like, oh shit, okay. So when I buy things from the shop, it goes into this chest. Okay, so now we get the chest, and now when we leave, everything turns off and it doesn't turn back on again. Unless we shoot a thing and then boom, it's back on again. Okay, so I just need to make that player volume a little bit wider. Do you guys find this interesting at all, or what are y'all's thoughts on me doing this right now? I'm actually genuinely curious if you guys are tracking. Let's see here. Let's make this. All right, that's good. There we go. I'm loving it. You're loving it? All right, cool. My creativity spilleth out right now. All right, it looks like a big old mess in here, but it seems to work exactly the way that I want it to. So our currency is the pebblet rounds, the rocky rounds. So we'll be able to buy something from the store no matter what. The player's not going to be able to enter that because we have a blocking volume. We have it set up to where we take the turret and we shoot one of the targets. When the target's hit, the effect spawner spawns an effect, plays a sound, activates the storage filler, and our weapon or whatever it is that we're purchasing goes into the chest. Once it goes into the chest, the question mark pops up to show the player that, hey, there's something in this chest and you gotta loot it. For all the dum-dums out there that probably ain't got a clue, we gotta set this up like someone who has no idea who I am just downloaded it. It wants to jump in and play. So we gotta set it up as dummy proof as possible. So that's the thing there. So we can delete this because that was just for funsies. So this is shop number 1 complete, I believe. I'm loving it. Kind of can't wait to see what we're able to do on full release. Hell yeah, dude. This is sick as fuck. Let's go. All right, cool. All right, so now what we really need to do next. All right, hold on. Where's this player volume end at? Okay, let's see here. We could probably, let me stand over here. We could probably delete all this. Let's complete the shop. And I'm curious, like, rather than, so we'll have like the tier 1 shop here, but I think we've just built a totally different shop, even if it's just, even if it's just connected to this one. And then like maybe after a certain amount of rounds, you just get teleported to the tier 2 shop. Maybe that's how we do that. Like after like round 5 or something. I don't know how many rounds do you think it should be before you get to go to the next round? And we can kind of, I don't know how much we can milk it out to make it like an extremely longevity style thing where it's just like, you know, a bunch or whatever. I don't know how much we can make it to where it's got like, you know, hours of shit to do, or if it's just going to be like a fun little mini game for a short period of time. Make the tier 2 shop a key you have to buy. A key you have to buy. Ooh. Okay, that's interesting. It's interesting. Yeah, we can definitely mess with different like progression ideas. Because right now it's like, okay, like I wonder if there's so many different fucking directions we can go with this. Like, I wonder if we set it up to where maybe what am I trying to say here? Like, you can pick what you want to fight and you get like a bigger reward for each different thing. And then you can purchase the key to go on to the next round. So like you can choose what waves you want to fight with what reward. We could do it like that. All right, let's light this bitch up now. We can use like braziers and all kinds of other shit. We got these hell yeah manta statues from the first game. Let's see here. We can even scale these things up too. That could be kind of cool. Maybe we can, maybe we can't. Oh yeah, I just got to turn it off of snapping mode probably. Yeah, there we go. Damn, they're not very bright, are they, dude? Still cool in the corner no matter what. Bright or not. Cool in the corner. Okay, and we can use more of these, maybe. You go there, and you go there. I'm sorry I haven't been too vocal in chat. I've been sick with a virus for almost 2 weeks. Just got my voice back yesterday. I gotta get some rest. Have a good night, Tim. Hey, Halls, take it easy. No worries. Get feeling better. I just got over that same shit. I just got over it not too long ago, so get to feeling better. Get to feeling better. Can I extend? No, it's already wide. As wide as it'll go. Okay. All right, it's still pretty dark in here. Yeah, it's pretty freaking dark, man. These guys put out more light than these big dudes do. Oh, that's cool. Sick. W in the ground. Shit's awful, dude. I usually don't get sick, especially for this long. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next stream. Hey, for sure. For sure. Yeah, I had it for like a week. It was not fun. Oops. Dadgummit. Yeah, that's cool. All right, let's see. Gotta put the roof on this thing. Okay, now how the hell do I get back in? Let me in. Oh, shit. Well, I thought I was going in. Maybe I just keep putting more of these things. I really freaking like these, scorpion lamps. Oh shit, what did I do? Big fan of the scorpion lamps. Okay. Let's see how that looks. Still pretty damn dark. Still pretty damn dark. You know what? I don't even think I put doors here. I think I just put archways. Can I do that? Do we have just like a pine door archway? Or is it just a normal stick? Oh, no, we do. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, there's no reason to have doors on these. Okay, so weapon shop. We gotta set up armor still yet, and I don't think that we can customize. Let me check and see real quick, but I don't think we can customize the item that we're depositing. Actions. No. We can't do anything with the one we have in our inventory. Actions. No. Ooh, but what I do wonder, hold on. I don't know, man. Let's see if we can set one on the ground and then customize it. We'll just call it whatever, and we'll do this and that and press that button and do that. And then see if I can't pick it up from here, can I? Nope. Yeah, so there's no way to make a custom weapon and put it in a chest. I don't think. We can create a link. But see, this would work a lot better if we could receive inventory from the player, from that freaking one thing. What the hell is it called? Equipment equipper. If we could actually receive loot while we're in the turret from the equipment equipper, which is why we have to do a chest, is because when we're inside of the turret, it won't let us deposit stuff into our inventory. Can you pick it up in play mode? No. Nope. I mean, I could pick it up in play mode, yeah, but it removes it from my inventory if I go back into design mode. Oh well, it's all right. We'll be able to sort it out differently. We can definitely upgrade things and then put it like so we could. Oh, you know what we could do too is we could also in the consumable shop we could sell quartzite and marble. And we can have an upgrade station out here. That would be kind of cool. So you could also choose to like level up your low-level weapons or whatever. So yeah, we need like a way to choose what level we're going to go to. Man, this has potential to be a really fucking big project. I think that's the way we do it, though. I think we do it like different rewards for different things, right? So I feel like we need to teleport to somewhere that's a little bit brighter, or maybe I just hold on. Pine wall recycle. Maybe we just have like a Pebblet foundations. Oops. God dang it. That's one thing I don't like about freaking Pebblet foundations. Can I please get in the handy nap mode? Thank you. Yeah, this freaking gap under here, and we can't put honestly, the only thing that we'd even do is put another row of walls down here to hide that ugly gap. And it's still, wait. It still won't let us hide that gap. Ew, bro. We can't put one of these down. Oh, wait. Yeah, we can. Shit, never mind. Ah, you fucker. God, this handy nat, dude, is so bad. They've got to fix the ray casting on this thing. I thought they fixed it in the first game. But if they did, you would assume it'd carry over to the second one, but it is not. It is still just as the crosshair, like, it doesn't even, like, it's not pointing anywhere near where the crosshair goes. Okay, so we can come out here and maybe select the level we want to go to type shit. Would windows on the back walls make it brighter? Ooh, you might be right, Let's see here. Did I make this like perfectly in the middle? 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6. I did. Wow, what a guess. Well, what if we just put like... Oops. You, dude, look, I'm not even, what? Come on, man. It'll make me delete something I don't want to delete. How do I flippy flop this? T. There we go. Maybe like a little window like that. I don't know. Maybe does that look all right? No, we can't put slanted awning, so that might not be a good idea. What about the pine cone one? Why does it look like it's off? Maybe it's not. We might have to give the illusion that this is like actually a nice roof or something. I don't know if I like it. Fuck you, I'm not even remotely looking at that. It's still trying to get the pine cone roof. What are you doing? Come on, man. Triangle wall, triangle wall. I gotta like look at the description of each thing that I'm deleting here. Maybe we can just add these guys in. Maybe that'll give us a little bit of light. Because it is very dark in there. What up, Boo Boo? What's up, Andrew? How you doing, buddy? What up, dude? Wait. I put that there. Okay. All right, let's see here. Kind of hide this. Finished orientation, got a truck and already back on the road. No shit. Damn, that's awesome, dude. What the heck? Quick, fast, and in a hurry, huh? Already back on the road. So you got a new job now, bro. You're just freaking brand spanking new up in here. Well, I need to get rid of the snapping to the floor thing. That's what's screwing me up. Okay. Yeah, we're pretty much just going to block all this off and make it look like there's nowhere to go else in the world. It's going to be a rock wall. Just want to make it not look so copy and pasty if possible. Make sure we can't get out of here at all. Only way to make money is to run the wheels off this bitch. Damn, for real? Holy moly. Hopefully it's as nice of a truck as you had as at the other place. Run the wheels off this bitch, he says. Okay, maybe like one here. Okay, this seems kind of cool. All right, so maybe this is where we select which thing we want to do. So like, how do we do this with stuffies maybe? All right, so we want to do the might fight. Oh, nice. Yeah, we can make the... Wait, hold on. That's an actual might. I just want the trophy. Yeah. There we go. Let's see here. Bring it around town. How long before this is ready for me to play and make a video on? I don't know, man. It should be good, though. It should be good. All right, so we're going to fight mites. Let's see here. We'll have one for maybe soldier ants. Here we can... Oops. Like that, maybe. This will actually be cool because I can actually set up. Oh, dude, this is actually gonna be sick because I can actually do this, right? I can actually make a bigger mite and smaller mites and like bigger soldier ants. So like, there's like one little mini boss with each wave. This is gonna be pretty neat. Let's see here. We can try black ants as well. Same thing, little bitty dude. Let's see here, bombardiers. Wait, we can have one that's I mean, it doesn't have to all be the same critters either. We could have like a bombardier. We could have a wild combo that's like worth more points. If you want to take on the swarm. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? You can choose this level or that level or that level or that level. I need like another one like right here. I can't really do bees because they'll just fly away. Oh, here we go, larvas. This is crazy. This is wild. All right, there we go. There's our 5 different levels you can choose from. I get paid by the mile now, so the more miles, the more money. Oh. So it was different at your other job then. I know there's a couple different ways that we could do this. I could have a button. Because we need to also show the reward, right? We need to show how many pebblets we're gonna get for each one. So I gotta figure out how the hell I want to do that. Oh, this would actually be cool to use the Scabby scanner to teleport. Yo, this would actually be sweet. What the fuck? Yeah, that would be cool. And we got to put them up on a pedestal. Holy crap, this is gonna be sick. What the hell? All right, here, let's put them up on a wood log. Yeah, dude. Where's it at? Where the fuck is it? Yes. All right, hold on. Let's move you guys out of the way. Oh, this is gonna be sick, dude. What the fuck? I'm literally the greatest of all time. Just saying. This is gonna be so cool. Aren't scanners one-time use? No, I don't think so. I mean, we can double check. You might be right. And even if it is, we can reset it. I'm pretty sure. This is sick, dude. What the hell? All right, let's scale this one up just a smidge. Hold on, I gotta... There we go. Deactivate that. What about right there? Move you up here. Turn this back on. It's there like that. Oh, wait. Can I put him crawling on the wall? Oh, fuck. That's crazy. Hold on. What the hell? All right, hold on. Zoom in. Come here so I can freaking rotate you the way that I want to. It's all about the presentation. That is crazy. Well, we also need to show the reward for each one, which I'm assuming I could just, you know, put a sign above them. The crazy part too is going to be building levels for each one of these different dudes. Each one of these different spawning places. Hold on, that needs to be lower for sure. Here, hold on, I might need to go. handy nap mode to make this a little bit easier. Oh, he's still floating. What the hell? Maybe snap. Maybe scale him down a little bit. There we go. All right, let's get your little friends. Let's get your little friends. Some tacos and their viewers just joined. Yo, let's go, man. Aren't scanners one time? I already read that. God damn it. Yo, some tacos with the freaking raid, dude. No way, brother. Dude, thank you. What's going on, buddy? What you guys up to tonight? A raid on Twitch and YouTube, man. I get the double whammy. That's freaking sweet. Alright, we're gonna scale him down a little bit. That's okay. We'll put him right there like that. Right there like this. Oh shit, it's trying to do it all over in weird freaking places. What the heck? Thanks, Tim, for the out of nowhere sub the other day. Oh, dude, no problem. My big raid, hell yeah, big crafter raid as well. Big crafter raid as well. Nice, dude. Double whammy. Thank you guys. Welcome into the chaos that is whatever the hell I'm doing right now. If you have to ask, you can't afford it type shit. Let's see here, and pull this over here like that. There we go. I like having these dudes crawling around the outside. Looks crazy. He brought a pile in, hell yeah. The whole freaking stack. What were you guys playing tonight, Mr. Tacos? Mr. Tacos. It's not floating too much, is it? Yeah, maybe move it back a little bit. There we go. Alright, now we need to make this pedestal fucking bigger because this is the you're gonna get shit on wave. Let's make it bigger and then let me put it in the floor. There we go. There we go. Nice. Bum, 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 bum. Holy mother of pearl. We got a lot of viewers, folks. Hit the like button. What the freaking hell is happening in here? I feel like I'm about to get abducted. I think I might get abducted. I don't even know what the heck is happening right now. Hold on. We need to put you there because the bombardier beetle is going to be the centerpiece. Come on, dude. Get up there. Can he even be the centerpiece? Maybe I gotta go back into the gnat. I shouldn't have looked. I cursed it now. Your draws are being raided. Well, that's good. They're ready for the taking, I think. If that's what you're into. Have at it. I'll try anything once. Just keep that in mind. It's the big grafter pile, dude. Just raided before I ended. That's crazy, brother. The big crafter pile. The big crafter pile. Wait, is that actually like the whole name, or is this like the name of the people? The pile of crafter people? I need to know more. I need more information. I just subscribed. Well, that's freaking insane. Thank you very much for that. Thank you very much. All right, so that is all in there. Okay, so let's do a little testing now. Let's go ahead and set up a teleporter. I'm not sure what channel we've got going on upstairs, so we're just going to set this to channel 5, and we're going to duplicate it, and we're going to tie this guy to the channel 5 teleporter, and we're going to go to play mode, see what happens. Just tuning in before bed. What are you building? A crazy thing. Okay, there we go. Oop, rub for luck. Oh, I guess you could do that too, huh? Rub for luck, except for you don't need anything. All right, so what happens here is we need to set a switch. So we're gonna go boom to boom, boom to... Oh, we can't reset it. Oh, we can't reset it. Damn, maybe we can't use these. That kind of sucks. Damn. Okay, something weird's happening here. I can't do anything again. Hold on, let me switch back and forth. Alright, there we go. Shit. We can only do links away. We can't do links to it. That fucking sucks. Can you use a research terminal in some way? I don't think so. Big Crafter is a DayZ streamer. Oh, cool. Well, fuck yeah, that's awesome, man. No, we can do like many other ways. I just thought I wanted to use that if we could, but we can't, so that's okay. We could totally just use buttons, or we could use pressure plates, which is probably not a good idea. Dang, it's doing that thing again. I don't know if it's a switch gizmo or what, but that's okay. We can find a different way to get over there. We can put the button on the wall, maybe. Location obstructed, my bad. All right, let's rotate the button. After I break my scroll wheel, because I got to scroll 57 times before I get to where I want to get to. All right, so there's that. And then we'll rotate it this way. All right, so this is the easy way to do it, because then we just press the button and teleports back there, and we can do that infinite amounts of times. That's the less fun way. It would have been so much cooler if we'd used the freaking scanner. Player box reset. No, it doesn't let me drag anything to it. It only lets me drag things from it. So that means I don't think there's any way for me to reset it. Unless there's something we can do that maybe... No. Yeah, there's just nothing we can do to reset it, unfortunately. How come when I delete it, it like teleports me to it? What the heck? That's so weird. Alright, so we need to put a thing that says... let's see here. Reward 3 pebbles, I guess? Pebblets? 3 pebblets. Set it to always. Oops. All right, we gotta set this to always on. We're gonna have to put another player volume out here to turn those on and off. And I'm also gonna need to put it like in the middle of the thing so it doesn't look goofy. Okay, there we go. And then pressing the button should deactivate it. Actually, no, if we leave the player, yeah, we'll set up a player volume and then just use that to turn it off. Okay, another one of these, and then make it big and large like that. And jump up here so I can see where the hell I'm aiming it at. Big and large. Press this button, make it tall too. Make it wide. Big and large and wide. There we go. Alright, so when we are inside of it, then this thing is visible. Let's make sure we turn it off by default. And then control this to activate it when we're inside of it and deactivate it when we're not. There we go. They're a one-time use of the game, so maybe they're coded that way in this mode as well. Yeah, it could be. I just came over from Twitch to subscribe and gave a like. Thank you so much, dude. I do appreciate it. Very kindly of you. Okay, we'll put this guy here. This will be the 2 reward. Wait, hold on. Let me see. Because you can copy settings from this, but I don't know if we can... If I press G and copy it, I don't know if it copies the text to... Because it's technically in a different screen. So let's paste that and then go... Okay, yeah, no, it doesn't. So it's just... How did I spell it out? Reward... 2 pebblets. The diamond and that. There we go. Okay, cool. No problems. Hell yeah. Okay, next one. This will be the 1 pebblet. 1 pebblet challenge. Reward. 1 pebblet. Okay, there we go. And it should still have the same settings. All right, cool. What's this guy? This will be a 2 pebblet maybe. Reward 2 pebblet. Which means the crazy one should be 5, right? Surely. This one should definitely be 5. Reward 5 pebblets. Black with a diamond. Okay, cool. There we go. 3, 2, 1, 2, 5. Only reason this one's 3 is because those guys are like tier 3 enemies, I think, which is kind of silly to have right here, but hey. Little variety. Alright, so what all needs to happen when I press this button? Mainly just needs to teleport us, I guess, is really all that's happening. Alright, so we're going to put another button here. Another one here. Another one here. Oh crud, I'm linking them all to the same teleporter. Remove links. Remove links. Remove links. Remove links. Okay, so you're gonna be... Hold on, I need to go see what other freaking teleporters I've got up here so I can delete them. Are the rewards used to buy something? Yeah, they're used as a currency in the shop to upgrade your stuff. Alright, so we're gonna delete this, and this, and this. Okay. Yeah, so the peblets, essentially, I can show you real quick. So these will be the shops: tier 1, weapon shop, armor shop, consumable shop. You can use your peblets to come into the store and purchase things by jumping into the turret. You have your choice of tier 1 weapons here: a spear, a war hamlet, or a mighty claw. You pick what you want. It plays a sound effect and a freaking effect splash. Shredded! You get out, and your reward or whatever, your thing that you bought, is in this chest. You can take it out, and then there you go. So whenever you complete the quest, you get the acorn ammo, and you can use the ammo to buy things from here. You can't obviously shoot if you don't have any.
Out of ammo.
The player blockers, so you can't go inside. And then you take what you got, and you go back out, and you press another button and do another wave. Pick one, anyone, which one you got. Each wave is going to have a large, like this one will have a big-ass mite, and then, like, normal-sized ones. Same thing with all that. And the big-ass mite will have, like, more health and more damage and all that. It's going to be sick, dude. It's going to be super sick. Super sick! This is awesome. I know. It's super cool. All right, so let's change this to channel 1 now. So all this does, when we press the button, it teleports us. So that one will be channel 1. We can set this one up for channel 2. And pretty much the way that these teleporters work is we just, you know, channel 2 teleports to channel 2. So as long as we don't have multiples, we can technically have multiples. What can happen is, like, we'll make this arena for each individual one, and I want to make a different arena for every critter, right? And just, like, kind of, you know, do like the terraforming a little bit different. And no, yeah, it's gonna be cool. And we can also, something that's cool that we could probably add in, I'm not 100% sure. So, like, I think, actually, hold on, let's see if we can use this. I want to see if I can have this player volume. Hold on, let's use a teleporter to put me right in the middle of this real quick. All right, so if I press that button, it sends me here. It's going to activate this player volume trigger. And I want to see, because this is something I've never really messed with before, there's a win and lose gizmo. So this pops up with a crazy pop-up on your screen. And I want to see if we can activate it and just make it say, kill all the mites or something. Allow, continue, show for all players. Mm-hmm. Okay, let me see what this does, if it does anything. Oh, it teleported me up here. Oh, I must have still had a... You see how it says, like, 4 enemies remaining, 2, 1, 0. And then it gives me my rocky rounds when the round's complete. Alright, that's definitely not what I meant to do, because there's a freaking teleporter right here. That's what happens when you have multiple teleporters, apparently. I knew that, but I thought I deleted them all. Let's try this again, because I want to see if this pop-up pops up on our screen all big and nice like. Alright, press the button. Wait, is this not teleporter number 1 right here? It definitely is, channel 1. What the hell? Channel 1 should be sending me to channel 1, unless it's, like, stuck in the ground or something. Oh, it's not. Wait. What? Active channel 1. Boom! Kill all the mites. Okay, I don't know why it says boom, but it does work, if anything. So I can maybe change it to kill. No, hold on. How do you spell eradicate? Somebody quick fucking type it in the chat. Eradicate the mites. Eradicate. There we go. All right, awesome. You're awesome. Eradicate the mites to win. All right. I don't know. Hold on, let me see what the lose screen looks like. Failure. Oh, just like a bunch of thumbs downs. Boo. Alright, maybe that won't be that awesome. Oh, it's only 1 R? Oh shit. Okay. 1 R. Eradicate. I don't spell, dude. I am terrible at spelling. Eradicate the mites to win. It's too bad this can't be a little bit more customizable. I mean, we could just show this at the end once all the mites are dead. Yeah, I think that's probably better rather than showing it at the beginning. We could definitely do that though. My bad. Hey, it's all good. I don't know, I friggin' suck. I mean, you were closer than I would have got. If we're being honest. Alright, channel 1. Okay, and then we're gonna need like a channel 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, so this will be like this. Channel 3. This button sends us to channel 3. Okay, channel 4. Bada boom. Dude, I don't even know how to rate on YouTube, if I'm being honest. Like, to freaking forward it on, I ain't got a freaking clue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So I guess now, at this point, it's building arenas. I mean, we still need to build the other 2 shops, which might be the smart idea to do. But we also will have in this consumable shop, because we're going to have like the upgrade station so that you can upgrade your shit. But in the consumable shop, we'll sell the upgrade rocks. You feel me? So that's pretty cool too. Where the hell is it? All right, here we go. Smithing station. We could scale it. I love that we could just scale everything. That's actually cooler. In the ground like that. Just as an anvil. Nice. Yeah, then we could sell the upgrade rocks so you could upgrade whatever it is that you wanted to upgrade inside of the consumable store. So we build this store too, just copy and paste the same way we did the other one already. I wish I could just copy all this and paste it over there like a blueprint or something. That'd be sweet. Let's see here. I think I'm just gonna try and wrap up building the rest of the shops, and we'll mess with more of that on the morrow. So let's see here. Let's get snapping. No, not that snapping. This one. This one. Thank you. All right, in the corner we go. This could potentially be really freaking cool, man. It's gonna take a while for me to put together, though. Let's get some likes on the video. I like the idea of making likes. What are you making? A playground map. Essentially a roguelike. If you don't know what that is, I don't know if I feel like explaining it right now because I'm getting kind of tired. You just might have to Google it. Getting a little tired over here. It's getting a little past Grandpa's bedtime. I'm turning in for the night. Hey, Ethan, take it easy, dude. Have a good one. Thank you for hanging out. Better to be turning in than turning out. They always say, I think. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe they don't say that. What is this? What is that? What the hell? I want the one with the charcoal on it. There we go. I'm heading out as well. See ya. Hey, take it easy, Roosevelt. Take it easy, buddy. I ain't gonna be too far behind you guys, man. I'm getting tired. This is gonna be cool though. I'm glad that I found something to motivate me to actually play around with the playgrounds, and I think this is gonna turn out pretty neat. And I think a lot of people probably aren't gonna give two shits about this until I'm done with it, and then they're probably gonna be stoked. I mean, they might be stoked. They may or may not be stoked. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, I came over to copy that and forgot that it comes with all the attachments. I'm just gonna freaking grab a new one. Acorn, turret. Yep. We'll pretty much have to build every shop from scratch, more or less. Let's see here. This is gonna be the armor one, and I'm assuming we're gonna want to equip ourselves with all of the armor. But that's gonna be a hard choice though, because like if we have 3 choices of armor, like is there just gonna be one that someone always picks because it's gonna be better? So like red ant armor, acorn armor, maybe ladybug. I hate the fact that it doesn't tell you the damn tiers in this screen. What tier 1 armors could I use for this? Looks like acorn, red ant, acorn, and ladybug. I don't know if all those are tier 1. I don't know if ladybug's tier 1. Does anybody know? I made a BCW map today. That sounds like a map full of chunky women. Is that what that is? I'm in for it, if that's what that is. Acorn, red ant, and grub. Grub doesn't have a helmet, though. Unless you just want the eye patch, I guess. I guess there's clover. We can do clover, red ant, and acorn maybe, but I feel like everybody's going to choose acorn, huh? Probably. Oh, the tiny pirate thing. They left the grub goggles out? Did they? Maybe they're just hiding. I'm not seeing it. Oh, no. Well, oh, no. Yeah, there they are. Grub goggles. They look fucking weird because they're not the same as they are in the other game. Okay. So grub, red ant, and acorn. Okay. All right. Well, where is the dummy? Oops. Squat. Let's see here. Red ant, acorn, grub. Grub, acorn, red ants. Grub, acorn, red ants. Okay. Oh, I should have doubled them, damn it. Nice. What are the weapon choices? Pebblet, spear, the warhammer, and mighty claws. The little might claws. How are you the only English streamer playing Playgrounds right now? I don't know. Yo me corto e pelo lo tamingo. Hai, arigatou gozaimashita. Genki desu ka onegashimasu. Konbanwa. I'm not English. What are you talking about? Not me. You know what's gonna be cool too is these little arenas. I could put like power-ups in there to help fight off. I do. This is just gonna be crazy. This is gonna be neat. What's your favorite boss fighting armor? Ladybug. I love Ladybug armor. That's my favorite. Honestly, the Ladybug armor in Grounded 2 is kind of whack, but I still use it just because it's my favorite. But the new armor, out of all the new armors, my favorite's the Black Ant armor, I think. What am I doing here, dude? What in the actual freaking hell am I doing? I need a marker thingy. Yes. I am really getting tired, and it's showing here. Let's see. We gotta use this white one so that we can see it nice. Grub. Armor. Everything's just gonna cost one pebblet because there's really no way for me. I mean, I could do it like 1, 2, 3. Boom, boom, boom. Like if... I'm assuming it stores the data. Like the majority of your points are going to be spent on consumables, I'm assuming. That's pretty much what it's going to come down to. The armor and and then the weapons are going to be fine, but the consumables with the upgrade pieces and as well as the key to the next area, all that shit, potions, bandages. Can you randomize the drops? Yeah, but the drops from the bugs aren't going to really have any sort of value at all. What am I doing here, dude? I really am freaking getting tired, I guess. All right, so you go there. You go here. Do this, this, and red. Oops, ant armor. Grub armor. Acorn armor. I know what I'm doing tomorrow. I was supposed to go shoot guns with my dad tomorrow, but apparently oh damn it, I don't even know if I can stream during the day since my son's gonna be home. Fuck. He's got to stay home from school tomorrow. Lame. I was supposed to go shoot guns with my dad. I don't know, we'll see. All right, it's still kind of low. I kind of want it above their head, honestly. You were going to do 2 a day on this game again? I mean, I've been doing 2 streams a day for like the last month, man. It's just my repertoire now. It's pretty much been my schedule since I've quit smoking and all that other shit, so I can keep my brain occupied and, you know, not eating and all that other shit that I'm doing right now. Or all the other shit that I'm not doing right now. What can I say? I have my streaming passion back, buddy. Not just this game, but every game. Were you doing different games for each stream? No. I 100% did Mind Mobile from beginning to end, 2 streams a day, every day for 2 weeks. And before that, what was it? It was Grounded. I don't know. It doesn't matter. What are you keeping tabs on me for, man? What the hell? Tim, Mr. Triplebud, what up, my friend? How are you been? How are you been? I am obviously getting very tired. All right, let's at least finish this shot before I continue onward. So, oh god, no, well, fuck. Well, fuck. Okay, yeah, so we can do this. I can do this. All right, so we just need this thing, and we need a chest. I gotta lock in for a second here. All right, that goes there. We're gonna scale it up just a smidge. Okay, 1 for each dude. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, 1 of these, 1 of those. Wait, grub, acorn, red ants. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. So grub is grub, grub, grub. Red ant. Boom, boom. Boom. Acorn, boom, boom, boom. Okay, you go from here to there, you go from here to there, you go from here to there, and then we add the notification thingy, which is going to go right next to it, that says received 1x grub armor. Okay, copy that. This is going to activate that notification again. New notification. Bada boom, from here to there, you same thing. Received 1x red ant armor. Okay, bada boom. Do this again, right there. This one to that one. Received 1x acorn armor. Okay, the chest is gonna go. Oops, what the hell? I did not mean to do that. Acorn, acorn, acorn. This goes to the chest. This one goes to the chest. This one goes to the chest. Okay, that does that. Upon hitting it, the stuff goes in the chest. Then we need the cool shit to happen. The speaker. Get yoked. Yoked. Where's that? It's swole time. Playgrounds and Grounded 2. Yeah, dude. Yeah, it's fucking late. I have off work, so that's the only reason I'm up. Nice. Trying to help you from getting burnt out on this again. Hey, man. If I get burnt out, I go on to the next thing. I mean, I totally intend on playing Foundry very soon, so, you know, it is what it is. I'm just doing what I do to have fun, man. That's all there is to it. Whatever I'm enjoying at the time. But since we're past midnight right now, that should be enough to tell you that I'm having fun. Because normally I would be like, I gotta go. If I'm not having fun when midnight hits, I'm out. Pretty much exactly how that goes. Okay, we go here again with this thing. deactivated by default. We changed this to a golden question mark. Or an orange one? Maybe. No, it wasn't orange. It was definitely yellow. Alright. That goes there like this. Hitting the switch will activate the thing. Turning on the question mark. Okay, so there's that. And then we have a player blocking volume that's going to go inside the room so the player can't get inside. In the middle of the room like this. Make it larger this way. And larger this way. And larger this way. Okay, player block the volume, and then we need a player trigger volume in here. Like this. We make this one bigger this way, that way, that way. Alright, and then we tie... Hold on, we disable these by default. If it'll freaking let me touch it. Alright, so these are disabled. You're disabled. Not handicap disabled, just turned off. I don't want anybody to get it twisted. Alright, so, and then when the player's standing inside of these, we activate this one, and that one. Activate, nothing happens there. But when we leave... Yeah, hold on. If I can click on the damn thing. When player overlap ends, deactivate. That'll turn the little thingy off. Deactivate there. Oh no, shit. I just think I screwed that other one up. Yeah, activate when they enter, deactivate when they leave. And then this one is going to go from here to there. That nothing happens when they enter, and then on leave, deactivate. And this should all work now. Okay, so, oops, not photo mode. Play mode. Oh, I'm fucking zoomed in somehow. What the hell? Okay, so do I still have a pebble in my pocket? I do. Alright, we come in, we get the choice of grub armor, red ant armor, acorn armor. Let's go acorn. Okay. Acorn goes in here, and bada boom, we got acorn armor. Just like that. Alright, perfect. I need to make these to where they say the fucking brighter option, which is always, and always, and then change this one also to always and move it up a little bit. Try again here, put that back. Okay, there we go. Now they're clear as day. All right, let's get some grub armor this time. You received 1 grub armor. Get it from the chest. Okay, leave the room. The yellow should disappear. Perfect. And that disappears when we walk inside and outside. Armor shop, weapon shop. All right, everything is working perfectly fine. Is this in base game? It's on public test right now. It's on public test. Green may be better, easier to see the exclamation mark. Oh no, dude. Gold is the default color of fucking gaming, period, for question marks. Sneaky, sneaky. I'm down to the last quest on Mind Mogul. Good luck, brother. It's freaking nuts. It's nuts. Alright, this is cool. This is cool. I kind of want those things to pop up a little bit sooner. I think that's more just game delay, not nothing I'm doing. Yeah, because the thing is right here, the volume trigger, so it should pop up as soon as we walk in here, but it takes a second, which is lame. Alright, so that one is done, dude. That one is done. And then the next room's just consumables, where we're going to have bandages, potions, or like smoothies, bandages, quartzite marble, as well as maybe the key. I don't know what we're going to do to get to the second level of this whole thing, but I think we can definitely have more than 3 tiers though, because we can increase the damage of the bugs and like increase, raise, and lower their health and everything. This is a good stopping point though. Been playing My Mogul like a crack addict. Yeah, I've seen that because you're still on my Steam list. I see you out there playing. I finally freaking beat it. I AFK'd it for 6 hours today and went from 3 million to 4.5 million. I was like, I'm not gonna leave this game open all day to get to 10 million, dude. Just not gonna do it. Just to get a trophy for a video that I already made. I'm good. Freaking ridiculous. Ridiculous. Okay, this is good. I like this, man. This is so cool. Ain't nobody in their fucking wildest dreams gonna make some shit like I'm making right now. Whoa, that was weird. I saw a comment and then it disappeared. Did you delete it? What the hell? Bum, 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 bum. That was weird. All right, anyway, that's it for me, boys and girls. I gotta call it here because I gotta get up early. But this is a banger of a start, and I'm super stoked about this and the different size bugs and stronger bugs and everything. This is going to be crazy. This is cool. Cool, cool, cool. All right, man. Y'all have a good night. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it. I have no idea how to raid out on YouTube. Even though I think I have it turned on. I don't have a freaking clue how to do it. But let me see if there's anybody on Twitch that we can raid real quick. Not the burnt peanut. What the hell? I'm not raiding fucking peanut. Raid channel. Following. Oh, that's sick. Literally nobody I know is online right now. All right, here we go. We'll read Sith. I don't know what he's doing. But this guy's rated me a couple different times, so. All right, there you go. Twitch folks. It looks like, I don't know what the hell he's doing. Roller skating in a fucking T-Rex costume? No idea. No idea, but I got to pay it forward somehow. Got a big old raid tonight. I made a typo. I was saying it was a big stream. Yeah, big stream for sure. For sure, we got a big old fat raid on Twitch and YouTube. All right, man, y'all have a good night. We'll see you later. Goodbye.